So I just want to take a quick look at the Tomy, a Tomy Gearation Imagine magnet set. Basically, this is a toy magnet set made for children that sticks on any refrigerator or any metal surface, and it's composed of what you see in front of you right now. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piece magnet set. Batteries not included, and it kind of does what it looks like. There's a motor piece and then the accessory pieces, and spins in either direction, and you can arrange them however you want. So each piece is independent of the rest. Each has some sort of quirkiness or fun aspect to it. They're all backed by a magnet rather, and this one spins freely. This is the flower design. This one has a secondary gear with a different movement to it, a horizontal movement. This one I had disconnected initially because it has a click to it. So it's cool in that it gives you some auditory feedback, but it might be a little bit annoying for parents. This is the main piece. This is the motor unit. It's powered by a single AA battery, which is held in place with screws, so children can't get at it. The battery is not included, so keep that in mind if you're buying this as a gift or you want to use it immediately. This one's the heaviest, but it's also the most has the most powerful magnets, so it doesn't slide or slip or fall off, which is really great. This is probably everyone's favorite. It has this sort of zany face, and as it spins, the eyes spin, which is quite cool. Lastly, this is just a smaller face piece, but the face actually spins, so it's just a sticker. So in a lot of ways, this is just your standard gear toy, no different than a lot of the other ones. This one is notable primarily because it is uses a battery-powered unit as opposed to just being powered by your child or you. As for actual learning value, I would say it's somewhat dubious. This toy is a lot of fun, but you can't probably learn too much about it. I think you could learn how gears mesh. You could learn how smaller gears spin bigger gears, how if gears touch in 3 ways, they can't spin. That's definitely interesting, in some ways counterintuitive. You could learn how gears work in a chain, or how they could work in concert like this. But past that, I'm not quite sure what you would pick up from this. So I like this toy a lot. It was affordable, maybe around $14 or $15. You can hear it now with the clicking. It is rather annoying. There, that's with the clicking piece disconnected from it. So again, I think this is a lot of fun. It's definitely cool. It's definitely the type of thing where I'd add more pieces to, but probably a little light on the learning or educational value. But, you know, non-zero in that respect. So definitely pretty good. Or, you know, in the sum of things, pretty good. Definitely within the sum of refrigerator magnets, there's more learning value here than you might expect from your standard magnet. One thing I will note is I was afraid of pinching. It seemed like someone could put their finger in there and pinch, and the motor has extremely little torque. So just even a tiny little finger in a 2-year-old or something like that, this would not hurt them at all. It will just immediately stop, and there's no pressure at all. So I guess the downside of that is if you did want to chain these units, the gear pieces, very far, you could, overpower the motor or overwhelm it. But I haven't found that to be the case, not with this initial 6-piece set. If you add more to this or you combine sets, then yeah, that could be an issue and just the motor's not going to have a whole lot of torque. Or if you push them too close together, that could affect it. So you could see, like, that's definitely a learning moment. The gears don't work together perfectly if one wants to spin one way and the other spin the other way. The whole concept of counterclockwise and clockwise is definitely easy to observe here. One of the big disappointments is this does not work with other gear sets. Not that you would necessarily expect it to, but when I showed my child this toy, the first thing she expected was that these gears toys, like, oh man, more gears toys. I'm going to put these together and then quickly realize that this doesn't fit. This gears toy is not magnetic. So definitely a bit of disappointment there with not all gears work together. So yeah, that's the Tomy Gearation magnet set built for refrigerators. I'll link to it in the notes below if you're interested in learning more. Thanks for watching.